Hello and welcome to Skyline's first episode tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Triti Yatri. And today, let me ask you a very simple question here. If you wake up tomorrow morning, opened your office laptop, and discovered that your company email had stopped working, what would you do? Would you panic? Would you call your manager? Well, would you simply accept that your job is no longer existing? Tonight, from America to Europe, from visa policies to immigration scams, from layoff to green card, we bring you 8 amazing stories that explain how the global workforce is changing faster than ever before. Well, these are not just headlines, they are warnings for professionals, students, migrants, and every Indian dreaming of building a better future abroad. So, let's begin with one of the biggest names in the tech world. Can you imagine working for one of the world's biggest tech companies? A company worth hundreds of billions of dollars. A company investing heavily in artificial intelligence. A company that continues reporting strong business growth. Now imagine losing your job. Well, that is exactly what hundreds of Oracle employees they are experiencing tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, according to multiple reports, Oracle has started another fresh round of layoffs. After letting go 500 employees. Well, they are now making the second round here. The second major workforce reduction in the company's Romania operation within less than a year. Well, earlier reports also suggested that Oracle had already reduced thousands of positions globally as part of its wider reconstructing strategy focused on cloud computing and artificial intelligence. At first glance, this sounds confusing. Why would a successful company reduce jobs? Here, the answer lies in one word. That word is transformation. Oracle says the future belongs to cloud infrastructure and artificial intelligence. That means the company is investing billions of dollars into new technologies while reducing spending in older business models. Well, according to reports, the latest reconstructing affect several divisions here, including Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, Database Technologies, Customer Success Services, and Oracle Health Fusion Application, along with administrative teams. Employees here say that many received the individual emails from human resource informing them that their positions they were eliminated. Some described the whole process as confusing because their company accounts remained active even after receiving layoff notice. For thousands of families, these are not just any corporate decisions. These are life-changing moments. Home loans, children education, monthly expenses, everything, it all suddenly becomes uncertain. And Oracle is not alone here. Across the tech sector, the whole industry, companies are asking just one difficult question. If artificial intelligence can perform certain tasks faster, do we still need the same number of employees here? And that question, it is changing the future of work. And Oracle, it is just one example because another global company has announced an even bigger workforce reduction. Well, while Oracle is reshaping its workforce, another multinational company has decided to eliminate thousands of more jobs. For decades, British American Tobacco was known for their products. Today, it is becoming known for something completely different, reconstructing. The company has announced plans to eliminate 5,500 jobs worldwide, while shifting another 3,500 positions to strategic partners as part of its AI-driven transformation program. The initiative called Fit to Win aims to reduce cost, simplify operations, and build what the company calls a future-ready organization. Can you think about that for a moment? Thousands of employees across different countries and different departments, they are all affected because companies are redesigning the way that they operate. Now here the management says that these changes are necessary to remain competitive. But critics argue that workers are paying the biggest price for technology progress here. And this is no longer limited to this particular company. Banks are doing it, technology firms are doing it, consultancy companies are doing it, even manufacturing industries are doing it. AI is helping businesses become faster, but it is also forcing millions of workers to learn completely new skills. Experts believe that future careers will increasingly depend on adaptability rather than experience alone here. And the message is becoming even clearer every single day. Learning cannot stop after college. Employees will have to continue upgrading their skills throughout their careers, because the jobs that exist today, it may no longer exist 5 years from now. But perhaps the biggest contradiction comes from another famous American company, a company that reported record profits, yet still decided to cut hundreds of jobs. Because sometimes companies are not laying people off because they are losing money. They are laying people off even while earning record profits. Now, for many people, layoffs usually mean one thing: the company is struggling. Sales are failing, profits are shrinking, business is weak. But Cisco, it has completely changed that particular assumption here. Ladies and gentlemen, the company recently announced the elimination of 471 jobs in California, even though it recorded one of the strongest financial quarters in its history. Well, according to official filing here, Cisco reported approximately $15.8 billion in quarterly revenue, while simultaneously reconstructing its workforce to focus more heavily on AI, cybersecurity, and networking infrastructure. So, the question is, why cut jobs? Because let's be honest here, today's corporate strategy, it is no longer simply about making profits. It's about preparing for future. Here, Cisco believes that the next generation of growth, it will come from AI-powered networking, cloud infrastructure, and data centers. That means software engineers, product managers, senior technical leaders, and even directors are seeing their roles disappearing as companies redesign entire organization around AI. This is creating a new reality for professionals across the globe. Job security is changing. The definition maybe of a successful career is changing, and employees are beginning to realize that experience alone, that's no longer enough for you. Continuous learning, that has become the biggest insurance policy. Whether you work in tech, finance, healthcare, engineering, every profession is now being influenced by AI. Here the biggest question is no longer whether AI will change your job or not. The real question is, how prepared are you for that change? But yes, while thousands of professionals are worrying about layoffs, another major announcement from the Trump administration is creating new opportunity for foreign workers in the US. And surprisingly, this time the opportunity, it is not in Silicon Valley. It is on America's dairy farm. That's right, for years, Mr. Trump has been known for one message: America first. Stronger borders, tougher immigration, and fewer illegal immigrants. But now the Trump administration has taken decision that has kind of surprised many of his own supporters. Well, the administration has expanded the use of H-2A agriculture visa program, allowing the American dairy farm to hire more and more foreign workers. The move, it comes after years of complaints from dairy farmers who say that they simply could not find enough local workers willing to perform physically demanding years-round farm jobs. And this particular decision highlights an important reality here. Politics may promise one thing, but the economy often demands something different. Unlike the seasonal farming, dairy farms cannot stop operating after one harvest. Cows must be milked every single day. Animals require constant care. Farms need workers throughout the year. Industry groups, they want that labor shortage, it could replace milk production and increase prices for consumers here. As a reality, well, the government decided to provide greater flexibility under the existing H-2A visa system. Here, experts say the immediate opportunity, it may mainly benefit workers from Latin America who traditionally work on these jobs. However, they also pointed out that professionals with expertise in dairy technology, in fact, animal husbandry and agriculture management, could benefit in the future. Well, this particular decision sends an important message here. Even countries with strict immigration policies continue depending on migrant workers in sectors where local laborers remain scarce. It also shows how government often have to balance the political promises with economic realities. But yes, while America is opening one legal pathway for foreign workers, another story has kind of exposed how thousands of immigrants may have become victims of an alleged immigration fraud. Can you imagine paying thousands of dollars to an immigration lawyer, believing that your future is finally secured and your green card process has begun, only to discover years later that your own application may contain information that you never ever knew existed? And this is exactly what thousands of immigrants in the US they now claimed happened. Ladies and gentlemen, according to multiple lawsuits, Washington-based immigration attorney Alexandra allegedly filed fraud humanitarian visa applications on behalf of clients without fully informing them, and that's big. But the lawsuits claim that false allegations of unacceptable crimes were included in visa applications, while clients paid large legal fee believing that they were following legitimate immigration procedure here. Well, authorities say that more than 52,000 immigration cases carry the attorney's signature here. Although investigators they are still determining how many actually contain fraud information. Now, for many families, the consequences have been devastating. Some initially received work permits, some believed that they were moving closer to permanent residency, but later on, well, inconsistencies in their applications reportedly attracted government scrutiny here. Some now face deportation proceeding, while others are fighting lengthy legal battles simply to prove that they are the victims rather than participants here. Immigration experts say that this kind of case it is a powerful reminder that applicants should always review every document before signing it. Never sign a blank form, never depend completely on somebody else, and always keep copies of every document that you submit in your name. Now, for thousands of immigrants here, what began as a dream of legal residency has become a legal nightmare. The whole investigation that is still continuing, and authorities believe that more details could emerge in the coming months. But immigration is not the only issue that is making headlines here. Another case involving two Gujarati business owners, it has raised fresh questions about financial regulations in America. Because sometimes, even running a small neighborhood business, it can lead to serious legal charges if the rules are ignored here. Ladies and gentlemen, owning a convenience store, it is one of the most important businesses among Indian immigrants in the US. Across America, thousands of Indian families operate grocery stores, liquor stores, small retail businesses. Well, must follow every rule. But one recent case in Florida has attracted significant attention here. Two Gujarati business owners, Kaushal Patel and Kinjal Patel, they were arrested after authorities they accused them of operating an unlicensed money service by cashing third-party checks without the required license. According to the investigators here, the previous owner had surrendered the check cashing license back in 2021. But the service allegedly continued after the business changed the hands. Here, investigators say that financial records, surveillance, and banking documents formed part of a lengthy investigation before arrest warrants were issued. Now, both the individuals were later released on bond while legal proceeding that continues. You know why this case is important? Because check cashing businesses in America, they are heavily regulated. These businesses handle large amount of money and they are required to follow strict financial rules designed to prevent the fraud and money laundering here. Violating those rules can lead to serious criminal charges. Legal experts they also pointed out that immigration consequences can sometimes follow criminal conviction depending on person's legal status and nature of the offense. This case serves as another reminder for Indian entrepreneurs abroad. Success in business, that is not only about making profit. It's about understanding local law, licensing requirement, taxation, and financial regulation. One small mistake, it can become a legal nightmare for you. But yes, while these arrests involve business regulation, our next story focuses on something that affects thousands of elderly Indian immigrants in America. Here, many dream of becoming the US citizen. What happens when age or illness makes it impossible to pass the citizenship test here? For thousands of Indian families living in the US, becoming a US citizen, that is one of the biggest milestones. But for many elderly immigrants, there is one major hurdle: the citizenship test. Learning English at such an advanced age, not easy. Memorizing American civic questions, it can become more difficult. Many senior citizens spend months preparing for the examination. while others they worry that age and declining health it may prevent them from becoming a US citizen. However, the US immigration law it does provide certain exemption here. Applicants with serious medical disabilities may qualify for a complete waiver from the English and civic test by submitting Form N648, which must be certified by a licensed physician or psychologist here. And at the very same time, long-term green card holders they can receive another benefit. Under the 50-20 rule, people who are at least 50 years old and they have held a green card for 20 years, they may take the civic test in their native language. Similar exemption exists under the 55-15 and 65-20 rule, well, making the naturalization process easier for many elderly immigrants here. But you know what? Immigration lawyers say that these exemptions they are often misunderstood. Many people assume anybody with health problem can avoid the test. That's not true. USCIS carefully review every medical waiver application, and applicants they are often asked to submit additional medical record and detailed explanation before approval is granted. And the message is clear here. US citizenship remains possible for many senior citizens, but the process that still requires careful preparation and legal guidance. Anybody considering naturalization, they should understand the rules very thoroughly instead of depending on rumors and misinformation. And yes, while some immigrants continue their journey towards American citizenship, another family is facing a heartbreaking battle just to stay together. Can you imagine working hard for years to buy your dream home? Then imagine selling that home, not because you wanted to move, but because you need money to fight your husband's freedom. Well, that is very heartbreaking, but it is reality for one American family. A US citizen woman from Texas has reportedly sold her house after her Venezuelan husband remained in IC detention for nearly 6 months despite having no criminal record. And yes, while his husband's green card application was still pending. According to reports, the couple had completed their marriage-based green card interview and believed approval was only few weeks away before the husband he was detained during the routine ICE check-in. The case it has now sparked widespread debate among immigration lawyers. They argue that in previous years, many undocumented immigrants with pending green card application they were allowed to remain free while their cases they were being processed. But under the stricter immigration enforcement, detention has become far more common. For the family, for the wife, the financial burden that became overwhelming. Legal fees continued to rise, household expenses continued, and with only one income, she had the painful decision to sell her home that they built together. In the meantime, immigration experts say that this particular case reflects a broader trend here. Across the US, undocumented immigrants, even those married to the American citizens, they are now facing increased enforcement, longer detention period, and growing uncertainty while waiting for their case to be heard. You know, the story is not only about immigration here. No, it's about family. It's about hope. It's about sacrifice and the emotional cost of an uncertain legal system. And with that, we come to the end of tonight's Skyline, from artificial intelligence transforming global jobs to new visa opportunity in America. From immigration fraud to citizenship challenges, from business regulation to family fighting deportation. Tonight's story reminds us that the world is changing faster than ever before. For Indians living abroad or those who are planning to move to the US, the biggest investment is no longer just money, it's information. Because the better you are informed, the better prepared you will be tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. I'm Dhriti Yatri. Stay informed, stay cautious, and I'll see you in the next episode.